life and death is really in the power of what we speak. The word, right? We are the word made flesh. The flesh covers up whatever the word is inside of us. The word inside of us is what God created. Remember, we was created in the image and likeness of God, right? That means we have a source inside of us that's powerful, which is God. What did God do? God was the example. God spoke everything into existence with word. Not word like English words, but word in terms of vibration, energy, and frequency. That means right now inside of me, I have the power to vibrate high enough to generate the energy of everything I need to get. So when we think of Christ being taught in church, there's nothing wrong with churches. Churches is a good place for fellowship. And believe it or not, all the things that the Bible teaches to do, we was taught in church, like clap your hands, high vibrational. When you clap your hands, it releases negative energy and creates positive energy. Clapping your fingers, when you sing, when you shout, all these things is high vibrational that raise the body, the vibration of the body, and get rid of negative energy. So fellowship, being around each other, exchanging or joining in its energy in one place, is fellowship is good. But please be clear. Individually, we have God inside of us. That means we have the power and the ability to change any situation that you can find yourself in. It's Job. Let's look at another story in the Bible. Job, the Bible. Okay, first of all, before I speak about Job, understand what the Bible is too. The Bible is a metaphor. The Bible was written in allegory. Allegory means a story written on top of another story with a hidden meaning. So every time you read the story about all these people in the Bible, understand this is an allegory. It's a metaphor. So Job wasn't a person. Job was a consciousness and a metaphor for what. How. So Job was a metaphor for how we supposed to respond to life consciously. So what did Job do when he was tempted by his lower end, which is the devil? His higher end was always active. Job responded to life in a way that pleased his higher end, which is God. That's why his end result was prosperous. So if anything, the story of Job was supposed to teach us, it was supposed to teach us how to respond to life. If you want something high vibrational and productive out of life, you got to respond to life high vibrational and productive. You can't blame people for things. You can't go negative. You can't lower the vibration of the body. You can't think negative. You can't go against yourself at all if you're trying to think or gain or attract something that's high vibrational. The Bible teaches us this. You know what's funny? The Bible speaks about high vibration and low vibration. The works of the flesh, which is negative, lying, cheating, being low vibrational, right? That's all low vibrational stuff. It's where your lower end is, your root chakra. And then the Bible speaks about high vibrational things. Kindness, love, being polite, being honest, right? That's the high vibrational stuff. That's where your heaven is, your high-minded. So if you really look at it, the whole Bible, the Helios Bilios, the Sun book is a direct guide to show us how to activate the Christ consciousness inside the temple of God. Our body generates energy that helps us vibrate high enough to get to a consciousness where we can have peace, happiness, abundance, joy, and all this other good things. The problem is we have to do something. So Christ was the example of what you're supposed to do if you want to vibrate high. What do you do when your lower end attacks you? Matthew, Christ talked about it. What did Christ do? Well, he fasted. He meditated. That's the best thing any of us can do.